So, hi guys, my name is Sweta Iyer. I'm here to do a healing circle, especially in the light of everything that's going on. So, what I'm going to do now is lead a prayer and a meditation so that it just brings us back to our center. And then I'm going to give you some messages about how to handle the stress that's going on and any questions that you might have. So, here it goes. Close your eyes. When you close your eyes, visualize that the sun is above your head. Take a deep breath in. As you take a deep breath, visualize the sun above your head, flooding your entire body with light. As you breathe out, your body feels comfortable. Take another deep breath and visualize the sun above your head, flooding your entire body with light. As you breathe out, your body feels comfortable. In this moment, give yourself permission to just be. Don't push it, don't fight it. Take one last deep breath and visualize the sun above your head, flooding your entire body with light. As you breathe out, your body feels comfortable. When you feel ready, you can open your eyes. And now I'm going to lead the prayer. I ask the angels to support me, guide me, protect me, and clear any blockage out of my way. I also pray for everyone around me, that everyone may find peace and comfort with anything that's going on. I ask that the archangels bring me peace and sense of direction. I pray for everything to be calm and collected. I trust that everything is being done for my highest good and everyone's highest good. Thank you for being here and supporting me. Okay. So, all right. Well, so a couple of things. One is that we are just finishing up a very, very difficult week. Everyone has felt very stressed out with the election results and what is going on. There's a lot of information that is causing people panic, that is making people stressed out. I myself felt very, very attacked and just really not good. So I literally did have to rest. And finally, yesterday something really interesting happened. I went into meditation finally because I realized that checking the news all the time was not actually making me feel better. It was making me feel worse. So that's one thing I do want to point out. If you're obsessively checking your phone to see what is going on, I highly recommend turning that down. I actually ended up deleting all my news outlets except for like maybe one, but I was in a very it was a very chaotic place where I just kept checking. And so one of the things I would like to tell you is when you engage in something like that, what you're doing is you're giving it more energy, and you don't want to give the kind of thing that is causing you stress more energy. It doesn't mean you shouldn't stay informed, but there's a level of obsession that is going on with everybody that is feeding the wrong kind of energy, that kind of energy that's hurting us and stressing us out. It got to a point when I would look at my phone, I was actually getting stressed out just by looking at my phone. I hadn't even started seeing any news. So it's this sort of obsessive mentality, trying to feed yourself all the time with stuff that is not helping you. So a lot of the times what we don't understand is that we don't have to figure everything out about what's going on. The next few weeks, the next few months is going to release stuff. The problem with checking things all the time is that you're not actually doing anything. So you get this feeling that you're doing it obsessively in your mind, but you're not actually doing anything. So one of the things I would say is at this point, it's more important to take care of your health, because that is getting affected by so much negativity around us. If you want to go and do, sort of like join protests or do something, make your body move. Just sitting and reading the stuff is going to make you feel stressed out. So for me, I just ended up deleting the stuff. And the other thing I started doing is I started juicing. So I'm cutting down on my solids so that my body can go through a detox. Now, why is this important is anytime you go through a very stressful period, it is very important to really kind of bring your body to a place of balance. Because your body has now taken over all the stress. And you do not want that stress to become a sickness. This is very important. So you've been stressed out. So now if you don't allow yourself to recover from the stress, you will get sick. So what you want to do is try to clean up your eating, drink water, and try to eat as much fresh food as possible. So my body has been craving a lot of fresh food, so I've started juicing. So whatever works for you. Keeping things light, it also helps. Another thing that helps is taking a walk. If you can just maybe take a 10-minute walk or even a 5-minute walk, just spending some time with yourself. And put yourself on lockdown. Put your phone down and don't check it for an hour. An hour might feel a lot for some people, and then you really do have an issue. Or you can just put it on the side and say, I'm not dealing with it. I think what's really important about this is that you're not getting pulled into the vibration that you don't want to be a part of. And because I already went through it and I knew it was really hard for me, I was wondering, when people don't have tools, what do they do? So at least for me, I knew that I had to get out of that mindset. I had to get out of that vibration. As people stop giving the kind of thing that is making them stressed out and sick, they will pull back from what they don't want anymore. And that will make the shift in the energy. The other thing I want to address is the helplessness that we feel, right? We feel very helpless with what's going on, because does our opinion have any impact? It absolutely does. And that is where I think this whole time period has been really powerful, because people are speaking up. There is a voice. People are more determined to get their voice heard. So I think it's actually a beautiful healing process, because till you can actually allow yourself to feel, you will never actually have the opportunity for healing. So you want to remember that none of these emotions that everybody has been feeling is bad necessarily, because it's forcing people to converse. It's forcing people to get to a place of saying, hey, how do I feel? What do I want to do next? That kind of thing. Yeah, and exactly, it was a compulsion for me too. It was so bad that I was checking it every 30 seconds, as though every 30 seconds something was going to be different. But the thing is, the media is sensationalizing things for us, right? And so it is pushing things onto us, and we are being asked to take it. So we have to put a stop to that. So the fact of the matter is that as we can do something about these things, that is what's going to make the shift between feeling like crap or not feeling like crap, because nobody likes to feel helpless. And right now, everything around the media makes us feel helpless. So we want to make sure that we are getting out of that space. And I think slowly people are sort of picking up the pieces, and they're saying, okay, I don't want to be feeling this way. So they're finding ways to actually feel more empowered. So that's another thing. Taking care of your health, turning off the phone, or at least deleting stuff that is not good for you. It's going to make a huge difference. And even if you do it for, I would say, 2 days, right? And then you go back to it, take a break for 2 days. Nothing is going to happen in 2 days. Because when you take a break from it, you'll come back to it and it won't feel as strong. Because now you kind of broke this obsession. So it's just a mind trick, because you don't want to keep doing that. And I was taking out a card earlier to see what we can, what the universe wants to tell us about what's going on. And it fell. So let's see. Okay. So this is what I got. Knight of Fire. A sudden event that needs immediate attention. Time is of the essence. Think things through carefully. I like that because it's clearly telling us that what's going on is something that we need to pay attention to. But how we pay attention to is very important. By becoming scared ourselves and getting sick is not going to actually help us. We have to feel more empowered so we can make more empowered decisions. And, you know, one of the things that really helped me is actually in my meditations was told in May that Trump would win. And I felt very uncomfortable with that information because I'm still getting comfortable with some of the things that I'm told in meditation. Well, I read there were a couple of other astrologers and healers who had predicted the same thing. So there is information being given. Now, if you're part of my, if you're part of the Energy Rockstars group, what you will see is that they're saying whoever has become the president-elect will not be able to complete the term. So there's a lot of stuff going on. And what I want to encourage everybody is instead of losing your mind, just see how everything plays out. There's a great spiritual lesson for all of us here that we are being asked to really sort of pay attention to what we have been ignoring in our own lives. So this is happening on a national level, but we're also being asked to really pay attention to what's going on in our personal lives. And the reason it's great to have an astrologer or a healer or somebody who you can kind of get that information from is they do have a sense of something a little bit in the future. They have a very intuitive, very highly intuitive sense. And there's a lot of shifts happening in the world right now, like the North Dakota pipeline. There's a lot of things going on. So one thing I want to tell you guys is there's a lot of unrest in the nation right now going on. So if you are particularly feeling exhausted and you're particularly feeling tired, it's not a coincidence, right? Because everything around you is feeling very unrestful. So what you have to do is you have to get back to the place of feeling restful for yourself, okay? So keep that in mind because we don't want to give our power away. We want to be able to feel more integrated, more together. So that was another thing. Now, I want to ask, if you have any questions for me, specifically how to deal with the stress that has happened since the past week, go ahead and type it out and I can answer it. Otherwise, I'm going to do a card reading for you guys and tell you like how to deal with some of the things that are coming up. Okay, I'm gonna wait till you guys send that. I do want to say this. So from tomorrow, I'm going to start doing the chakra series, which is every single day there'll be a video on each chakra, and it's going to be only for like 2-3 minutes, but it's enough information where you can like get something to know about chakras. Because I'm actually very interested in teaching you guys about chakras, and having that information breaking down will be really helpful. Okay, perfect. So what I'm going to do now is take out a card for Miran and one for Ryan. Yeah, so today I'm going to post the first video of what is energy on the Energy Rockstars group, and it's also going to be on the website, so I would like you guys to see that. All right, so Miran, let's see what's your card. Okay, you get Two of Air, being unable or unwilling to make a decision, a stalemate, pretending there is no problem. I have a feeling this is about your move, Miran, so that's what I'm getting the sense. That you're still kind of waiting and waiting. Let's see what the next card is. Okay. So this one is 10 of Fire. Too much work, accept help from others. Life is out of balance. Stress-related health concerns. So Miran, I think it's very clear. I'm going to go ahead and unmute you. You can ask me a question. I think it's very clear that you have to bring more balance. And I think a lot of this has to do with the elections and with how stressed out you felt. Does that make sense?
Oh, sorry, I think I was on mute. Can you hear me now?
Can you hear me?
Yeah, can you hear me?
Yeah.
So I was saying, yeah, all of that totally just resonated with me.
Yeah.
I think it's a combination of things, both just kind of like the state of things in the world and also just personal things. But yeah, that first card really kind of punched me in the gut, and
Yeah.
the second one pretty right on as well. So
yeah, I would say that like I would start paying attention to bringing things into a balance, because it just feels like you're just doing too much, and it just feels too much right now.
yeah.
So tomorrow, I'm going to highly encourage you to actually follow the chakra series, because it's going to be, I'm going to posting like a 2 to 3 minute video every single day, so that way you guys can get like the information. I'm like super excited about it. Okay. Do you have any questions? You said you're going to send an email, right?
Yeah, I just needed some, I guess, some kind of advice on something, so I'll send you an email.
Okay.
But as far as the, doing too much, it's like almost like doing too much and feeling overwhelmed. Now I feel like I'm not doing enough. Like,
yeah,
kind of like a stuck feeling. So
yeah, and I think for that, like drinking water will actually help, and like just going like 3 days, like really not looking at your phone all the time. Just the stuff that I'm saying, like you need a detox of like an energy detox. That's what you need.
Sounds good. Thank you.
You're welcome. All right. So let's see, Ryan. You have 10 of Earth, a very happy family life, financial security, finding magic in the little things of life. Okay, that's a really good card. Okay. The Moon, important psychic insights in events behind the scenes, release fears that hold you back. This came upside down. This was, which means it's complete. So it looks like whatever fears you had, you worked through them and then it's been released. So this is really good. It looks like, yeah, it looks like you have 2 good cards. This was upside down, but they're both really good. So I think it's pretty clear what it's saying. I think for you, Ryan, as usual, I would always say like, do the reflexology for the foot. That will help. And also doing like a 5-minute, I'm being told like doing like a 5-minute deep breathing, that will help. So I would invite you, so try to do that. And again, I know you joined a little late, but what I was saying is try to detox from all the stuff that's going on around you, like maybe for a couple of days, like don't look at the phone all the time. That will really, really help. Okay, I'm going to take out a card for, it's incredibly important. I ended up deleting the 3 main news outlets that I was looking at, because I was like, I knew that it wasn't something that I should be engaging in. All right, so 2 cards fell out. One is 9 of Fire. Don't give up. Protect that which you have created. Have courage and believe in yourself. I think that's obvious. Oh, good. And then we have 3 of Earth. The power of creativity, recognition for very high quality work. Be a team player. So I think what's really awesome about these cards is that it's telling us, as hard as it is, we do not have to keep engaging in stuff, and we can really, really move away from the place of feeling stressed out. So I am really excited, because I think this tells us that we can continue doing our meditations, our visualizations, and it will really help us come to a place of calm. And since tomorrow I'm doing the whole chakra videos, I would invite you guys to start seeing it and just get a little bit more information on how to make your life a little bit easier for you. I also have worked on my website, so it's a brand new website. So there are videos on there. You guys can check it out. So I'm super excited about it, and I'm really excited for you guys to be able to experience all the new things I'm going to put up. So I think if nobody has any questions, let's do a meditation. I will post this in the Facebook group so you guys can look at it again if you want. But let's go ahead and do a quick visualization. All right, so now visualize the sun above your head. Take a deep breath in. As you take a deep breath, visualize the sun above your head, flooding your entire body with light. As you breathe out, your body feels comfortable. Take another deep breath and visualize the sun above your head, flooding your entire body with light. As you breathe out, your body feels comfortable. In this moment, give over all the stress, all the concerns to the universe. Take one last deep breath and visualize the sun above your head, flooding your entire body with light. As you breathe out, your body feels comfortable. All right, so that's it for here. I will be sending out the information about the chakras, and then we will be doing a class on chakras, and I'm super excited about it. So I will tell you guys about that. Thank you for coming, and I will see you guys next time.